Ooh, yeah. Looking good.
How many times must I remind you, Cheech? Showing your face online is against witness protection rules. It's also scary for children.
Oh, so I can't make a YouTube, but Theresa gets to have an OnlyFans.
Believe me, Jezebel T doesn't show her face on OnlyFans. She's also making a bloody fortune.
Fine, then I'll do one of them murder podcasts. From the perpetrator's side of the story.
Certainly not. Your witness protection agreement forbids you to podcast about your old crimes.
What about new crimes?
And that's how Only Murders in Vagina was born. Cheech had no idea how to find murder cases to podcast about, so he tried to make his own.
Hard part's over, Timmy. Hard part's over. If you enjoy Only Murders, don't forget to knife and subscribe. It's funny because I stabbed you. Don't think of it as me kidnapping you. Think of it as me locking you in a cabin until my podcast is a hit. Don't you want to be famous, kid? This episode is brought to you by Lumberjack Male Enhancement Suppositories. Stick 'em up there so you can stand out.
Somehow, Cheech had sponsors. Would you stop, Cheech? I'm exhausted. I need a break. I fell asleep on the toilet at lunch.
Relax, Mcool. This is for my Magnet Opus episode. Who blowed up Vagina City Hall? Spoiler alert, it was me.
Is that timer set for minutes or seconds?
Spoiler alert, it's seconds.
With Cheech off the streets, I can finally get some rest.
Yeah. I swear, yeah. That's my girl. Dun Gambini, may I say you're looking very translucent tonight. For a dead guy, you look great. Go bug Petey or something. He could use the company. Unless he's yanking it.
You know the rule, Cheech. No coming upstairs on date night. And why aren't you wearing earplugs like I told you?
I like hearing your dirty talk, Jimmy. Reminds me of Mama's bedtime stories.
Oh.
Never mind that. The ghost of Dun Gambini is coming for me. Give me a piece.
Wait a sec. What are you gonna do with it?
Jimmy, what I do is like jazz. It's fast and loose. I don't know from 1 minute to the next what move I'm gonna make.
That's dementia, not jazz.
Tomato potato. Ah!
What the hell are you shooting at?
Petey, you should really watch where you're going.
Are you out of your mind? Quit shooting at nothing. It's a waste of bullets. Check your fire, Francesco.
I'll kill you, Gambini! You're the reason we had to move to Canada's ballsack!
What the f***'s gotten into you, you sick maniac?
Here's a clue. He made pizza with these mushrooms he got from a pop-up store.
Magic mushrooms? Those are legal here?
Nah, but Canuck cops look the other way. They're too busy chasing rabid moose or some shit. You gonna stop them or what?
Why bust my ass chasing him? He'll get tuckered out and fall asleep somewhere.
Stupid Don Gambini.
It all started when the new Cuban ambassador came to Vagina. If he looks familiar, it's because he's one of Cheech's many, many illegitimate Cuban kids.
You know, if that handsome son of a gun recognizes me, Mcool will move us back to the Arctic. I can't pee in an igloo again. It freezes before it comes out. Gotta get rid of this guy. Whoop!
How is that potato face handsome?
Back off, Jimbo. You'll thank me when we're not choking down whale blubber for dinner.
Don't do it, Cheech! You're gonna f everything up for us!
When have I ever up anything for you? Nobody loves Vagina like I do. And I ain't giving it up to some Cuban dreamboat. Even if he is my flesh and blood. Half my flesh and blood. The other half's definitely Havana Hooker. You can tell by his beady little eyes.
He's got your eyes! I didn't want it to come to this, but I better call an adult. Son of a bitch! How does he do that?
Our only chance is to extract Cheech with surgical precision.
Let's jump some janitors and steal their clothes.
What? No, that's...
Too late!
Sorry, sirs, but this here antiquity is being repatriated to the United Kingdom of England.
What are you doing, you idiot? You're trying to whack my Cuban bambino.
Like you weren't!
I'm trying to scare him with Regina winters so he goes back to Havana. Quiet, son. Papa's talking.
The irony here is the man's about to be sent back to Cuba. Apparently, all he does is binge drink, abuse drugs, and chase women.
That's what you get being raised with no father. If I ever get my hands on the son of a bitch who abandoned this Adonis, I'll... Ugh, his ears are bleeding. Let's get the out of here. What are we doing here, Jimbo? Stealing the prize money? Ripping off their meds?
Nah, Mcool says we gotta get back to the community on account of all the crap we put him through.
What's this we I never put Mcool through nothing.
I'm running for mayor!
Cheech! So where's the stuff to hold still?
Cheech, no! G15. Hey, get back here, you gold bricker!
B-I-N, go f yourself, Jimmy. Oh, they look so serene when they die by natural causes. And look at the sweet, sweet drugs they had them on. Sedatives, painkillers, blood thinners, Viagra. What? That's basically what Canada does with old folks anyhow. Do not mix with alcohol, my ass.
I tried to get you out of here, but they want you to stay, because on paper, you're over 100 years old.
I want to stay. This place is a gangster's paradise. It's like Vegas, but ugly looking. I get free food, all the ass I can handle, and drugs like you wouldn't believe. And whenever I want to get high, I just scream like a monkey, flop around on the floor, and they shoot me full of Thorazine. Like this. once I'm docile, could you take me to the John?
They're gonna make you take a mental competency test. If you pass, you can come home.
I don't even have to wipe my own ass around here. They do it for me. I'm living like the Medicis.
How'd the test go?
I did everything I could to fail. I stuck the pen up my nose. I wiped my ass with the exam paper, which I had to do myself. I wrote the dumbest answers I could think of, real moron stuff.
Was this before or after you stuck the pen up your nose?
And I passed. I passed so good, they offered me a membership in Minstrel.
Genius level IQ? What kind of cockamamie test was this?
Long story short, I'm coming home. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm bringing company.
You're probably asking yourself, why are two good fellas freezing their asses off ice fishing when they could be home watching football? The reason, of course, is our old friend gambling. Sports betting is illegal in Canada unless the government's the bookie, so we set up shop far away from prying Mccoolian eyes.
What a bunch of turncoats these Reginios are. They're betting on Toronto to win.
Who cares? What are we, fans? Act like a bookie and take the damn bets.
Thanks, Jimmy. I needed that. We're gonna fix the game, though, right?
Not in front of the suckers. Customers. I meant customers. Ah! It was like taking candy from a baby, which I've done. So easy. They don't put up any kind of fight.
Between you and me, this is way more fun than ice fisting. Ain't that right, Edgar?
We should quit while we're ahead, but it'd be a shame not to do it again. And again. And again.
So only 3 more times? Come on. Where's your ambition, Jimbo?
You're sending a very confusing message here, Cheech.
Hey, I got a compulsion to innovate. It's just who I am. Now, if you don't mind.
We took a bath on that last one, Mr. Innovation, but we're still in good shape.
Good shape. I got 3 pins in my spine and a catheter up my jablon. You want to get some lunch?
How you doing? There's no city in Canada that loves football as much as Regina, so scratch me one. Even in minus 30 weather, we showed up for the Rough Riders. But then, tragedy struck me in the face. Right after the game, Cheech and me went to convince Premier O'Shea to stop our beloved Rough Riders from moving to Winterpeg. Looked like a lot of people had the same idea. Perhaps it was team spirit, or maybe the 8 beers I had at the game. But things got out of hand fast. We wanted to do it January 6th, but instead we did a Occupy Wall Street, because it was Sunday, and the joint was empty.
Are we the only ones in here?
Turns out the other protest was a peaceful one against the 0.2% raise in wheat tariffs. They all ran like scared rabbits when me and Cheech busted in. Let's get the hell out of here. Even worse! Turns out the Rough Riders in the headline were a trick-riding show by at-risk youth. So me protesting them was not exactly a good look. We would have got away with it too, but I left a big steaming pile of DNA evidence right on O'Shea's desk. Mcool had to pull a lot of strings to keep us out of the media. How many? Forget about it. How you doing? As much as I hate cops, I sometimes feel bad for all the crap my family puts Mcool through. Sometimes. Not every time.
Me? Never. F that guy.
One time, Cheech tried to break into a museum to steal the Gibraltar goose. He had such a hard-on for that stupid statue. I was sick of chasing him around on another one of his demented capers. I mean, it's exhausting. So, I called in the Fed.
Oh, there's a freaking surprise. You're a natural-born rat, Pops.
Instead of just coming along without a fuss, the stupid moron hoofed it.
Stupid moron is an oxymoron, you moron!
Don't you mean redundancy in terms?
Oh, look who's finally read a book! Ow. The Fed broke his ass!
In the States, that'd get a cop a promotion. But Mcool got charged with assault and suspended without pay. Poor schmuck had to take another job. Coincidentally, Cookie wasn't around the house much at that time.
Ah, that thong is just like a Nathan's foot long in a dress sock.
Mcool did so well at exotic dancing that he bought himself a country house, which we get to use. So things kind of worked out for everybody.
Not for Mcool. Poor bastard, still on probation. Keep moving, convict. Doing? I don't know about you, but my business took a bath over the pandemic. I can't mug kids for lunch money over a Zoom call. And forget dealing weed to burn out janitors. Trudeau blew that for me. Legalize this, you nepo baby. I had to take to the streets. What was I gonna do? Stay home binge watching Squid Game and perfecting my sourdough? Like Petey? Shoot me in the head. Downside of the plague was that Mcool moved in with us. Stupid cop was too chicken to shelter in place alone, like a man.
Jimmy, are you finished in the bathroom? It's time for my morning toilette.
Whoa! Does this look like social distancing to you, Mcool? Step back. You trying to kill me?
And mask up, will you? I'm elderly and immunoconflicted. Also, I don't like looking at your face.
But your mask isn't even covering your mouth, Cheech.
Quit complaining, Dudley Ding Dong. Even horses wearing one.
Can you believe it? I got a room full of loot and Pops lets a freaking detective live with us. Oh, even his farts smelled like maple syrup.
Hey! What the hell's all this stuff in Gina's room? What did I say about keeping incriminating evidence in the house, Gina?
I was sunk. Mcool had me on grand larceny and attempted head blowing off. I had to think fast. I'm down here, Pop! McCool's trying to make me sit on his lap!
What?
Pops was so mad, he forgot all about the evidence in my bedroom.
No, I didn't. You're cutting me in 60-40.
Oh yeah? Maybe you should sleep on the couch tonight.
Why? What for?
Nothing, old man. Forget about it.
Greetings, Internet patrons! If you enjoy our humble Canadian TV show, consider from the bottom of your heart to subscribe, cop some dope threads, and give us props with a super thanks. It's good to see my Talking to Teens workshop is still paying off.